We have breaking news from the Action Newsroom right now. There has been an explosion in the city of Wayne. Preliminary reports indicate the explosion happened at the William C. Franks Furniture Building that is near Glenwood and Wayne Roads. We are hearing from firefighters in the scene that 3 or 4 people are still trapped, possibly.
And they have roads closed and a lot of debris there. Let's go to Action News reporter Kimberly Craig, who's live on the scene there. Kim, what's the latest?
A chaotic scene, I want to tell you right now, but firefighters are all surrounding the location here. Join me right now as we take a look at the live scene right now is Deputy Chief Bell from the city of Wayne. And Deputy Chief Bell, tell us what's happening right now. We see the building is smoking behind us here.
We've obviously had an explosion and collapse of the building. At this time, we're in the process of trying to search the building and locate any possible victims, if there are any victims left inside of the building.
And let me get you come over this side so Marlon can have a good shot of what's left of the building here, because we see a lot of smoke right now, but in through that smoke, if people can see, that's like I'm looking at the roof of the building, is that it?
Yes, the building has collapsed. The center portion of the building has collapsed. And at this time, our guys are in there. We've got the USAR team setting up, and they're in there at this time trying to locate and search for any possible victims that may be inside the building.
Now, we're hearing 3, possibly maybe 4 people trapped inside. Tell us about that.
I don't have any confirmed numbers on potential victims. At this time, we're searching the building to see if we can locate any victims. 1 victim has been removed from the building, and he's been transported off to a hospital. I don't have anything further on that at this time.
Can you tell us where that person that was rescued, where they were recovered from?
I don't have that information at this time.
Okay. What are you telling people in the area here? Obviously, probably just stay away from the area here. This is we're at Wayne and Glenwood, is it?
Correct. We're at Wayne and Glenwood in the city of Wayne. If we could just have everybody just please stay away from the scene right now. We have a lot of rescue operations going on, and if they could just stay clear of the area, that would really help us as we proceed through this incident.
Natural gas is what we're hearing. Are you guys calling for any evacuations at this point?
We are trying to, again, that's why we'd like the people to stay away, is we are trying to keep the area clear just for the potential, if there are any further, there is any further potential for any type of problem with the natural gas.
And this does appear to be, we see DTE and Consumers Energy out here. This is a natural gas explosion. Can you confirm that?
I cannot confirm that at this time. The utilities are on the scene right now to help us disconnect any utilities, electrical power, for the safety of the crews that are in there working on the scene right now. We want to eliminate all potentials for any further problems.
And just real quick, Chief, because it's very difficult for us to see the scene there because of the smoke, and obviously there's been a building collapse there, but describe the scene up close for us.
The building is basically, the center of the building has obviously exploded and has collapsed, and the structures on the north and south side have also sustained some serious structural damage.
And what would you say in terms of search? I mean, you guys have people here. You have the Western Wayne Urban Rescue crew out here. Go ahead, Ron, if you want to jump in here. You have the Urban Wayne Rescue team out here. Any canine search at this point as well?
We do have a canine dog coming out en route.
Okay. Not sure how many people are looking for, but it could be 3 or 4 people.
At this time, we don't have any confirmed numbers on any victims other than the one that we know that we have pulled out of the rubble, and he's been transported to the hospital.
Okay. Life-threatening?
I need to end at this time. I need to go back to the scene. We're going to relocate you over at the City of Wayne City Hall in the council chambers, and we'll give you a further update later.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you. Appreciate it. And as I'm going to take as we continue to look at the scene there, I'm going to take a quick look around here. There was a gentleman I talked to earlier who said that he was actually here when he heard the explosion across the street here. I don't see him nearby here. No. Sir, come on over here for a second. And how far away do you? How far away do you live from this location here?
I live at Wayne and Palmer, and we felt it all the way there. And I work at the car wash, and they felt it all the way there too. And my buddy at Cherry Hill and Meadow Belt felt it all the way over there, and that's way in Garden City.
Yeah, we were hearing that folks were hearing it in Garden City as well.
Yeah, it's crazy.
All right, as we take a look over here at the scene here, it's just, I'm telling you, thank you, sir. We have the entire area, again, Wayne and Glenwood. If you can stay away from this location here, I have never seen so many fire trucks at one location in all of my years of reporting. A lot of firefighters on the ground here. We have firefighters from just about every surrounding area, from Farmington to Westland to Taylor, and a lot of folks just concerned about the people who are still trapped in that building. Again, we're here. It's an undetermined amount of people that they're telling us right now. We were hearing 3 people possibly still trapped. The fire department is not confirming any numbers right now, but they are going in there attempting to try and locate anyone that they can find. That's the latest right now. Let's send it on back to you.
Thank you very much, Kim, for that live report. As you can see, a lot of chaos there, and Kim trying to describe the scene. You see a lot of smoke in that area, debris scattered across the road, and I understand when that building exploded, we were told that windows exploded or broke out in the buildings nearby, so obviously a lot of mess, and you can see an official about to move. Our crews are going to be moved to City Hall chambers, City Council chambers, and we have a person on the phone right now who's going to tell us a little bit more. Toy Anderson?
Yes.
And
yes. Toy, tell us where you are and what you saw.
Hi, I'm here at the Westland Apartments. I live right down the street from where the happened, and when it happened, it shook the entire building. Everyone here ran out to see what happened. My son went screaming. Everyone's children were just horrified. It was absolutely horrifying this morning. People didn't know what had happened, and, you know, they came to tell us that an explosion happened down at the furniture store, and so when we went down, there was a guy there with half his face was bleeding. He was actually coming down the street in his car when the explosion happened, and so, you know, people quickly called 911 to get him help, and so it's very crazy out here. I mean, I see Livonia Police, Livonia's fire department, Taylor's fire department, Wayne's fire department, Westland fire department. I mean, it's police everywhere. Our whole parking lot is completely blocked off. We cannot basically leave anywhere within the Wayne, Michigan, Vinoy, Palmer area. We're stuck. It's all blocked off.
Let me ask you, Toy, were you able to see if there were any people coming out of that building after the explosion? Did you see any survivors of this thing walking out?
It was blocked off. As soon as it happened, Wayne responded quickly, and they blocked it off. So you couldn't get past Glenwood as soon as it happened. Like, as soon as it happened, everyone here ran out, and as quickly as we ran out, the police and the fire department had already responded and blocked off the street. So it's the same as everywhere. You can just go so far as right here to Glenwood, the corner of Glenwood. I've walked over there a couple times, and I can just see where the building has caved in, and that's pretty much it. We can't get any closer than anyone else, and we didn't see anybody come in or out of the building thus far.
Toy, explain exactly where you are in comparison to where the building is.
I'm exactly about 4 buildings away from exactly where it happened. I'm directly, like, the newscasts are right at the gas station. I'm directly across from the gas station. Like, I'm looking out my bedroom window at everything.
And we lost the picture right now because they're moving our news crews to City Council chambers, but it was so smoky, it looked like fog.
Yeah, it looks like fog, but that's only just, I think, coming from them actually putting the fire out.
So you don't see any flames right now?
No, there's no fire right now. No, not at all.
Okay. And none of the people that you know, you don't have any friends involved in any of this, right? Correct?
No, none of the people we know that is involved, friends or anything. It was just the one guy we all seen that as soon as it happened, you know, all the neighbors ran out, and there was the one guy, his car, his truck had actually exploded. I guess it, you know, from the explosion, it blew his truck, like, around the corner.
He was just passing by right when it happened?
Yeah, it literally blew his truck around the corner to the side, like to the side of Glenwood. Like, he was coming, he was going north on Wayne Road, and it blew his car going east on Glenwood.
And you said that guy was injured pretty badly,
yes,
right?
Yes, he was. We seen him. The whole left side of his face was, you know, all messed up and bleeding and stuff from, you know, where the side of the explosion had happened.
And I know you said you were with your kids when you heard and felt this explosion. How are they doing right now?
Oh, my son, he's fine. Yeah, he was in his bed sleeping, and, you know, I jumped up and I screamed, and I went and grabbed him, you know, to make sure that he was fine. And it felt like someone had crashed into the building because we're so close. You know, it felt like someone had crashed into the building, and it actually blew open one of my neighbors, her door. It actually blew her door open.
Wow.
And she wasn't even home. So we were, you know, we were all checking on her, and we like, her car isn't outside. You know, and we know she goes to work every morning pretty early, and so we went in, you know, to check on her. True enough, she was not there. It had blew her front door open.
Hey, Toy, let me ask you one last thing. Could you actually feel this explosion? Did you feel the ground shake, you know, rocking and rolling?
Oh, yes, absolutely. It shook my whole TV. It shook my whole bedroom. It shook everything in my apartment.
Wow. Incredible. Okay, Toy, well, that's Toy Anderson joining us live from from the area on the phone. Thank you very much. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Okay.
I tell you what, we're getting some still photos in now to the Action Newsroom. As you can see, here are some of the fire teams that had arrived on the scene. Kimberly Craig had mentioned earlier, there are more units there right now than she's ever seen on any story she's reported since she's been working here, and she's been to a lot of breaking news scenes. So it's certainly a situation that they're trying to get under control.
They're going to have mutual aid, of course.
Right,
Every department in the area, any of the departments around Wayne are going to come flying in there. Probably crews from Livonia as well, Westland, all of those different areas out there.
Again, this is the William C. Frank's furniture store that exploded around 9:20 this morning. We do have someone else on the phone now to join us, and I believe your name is Alicia. What was that again?
Alicia Trout, I think.
Alicia Trout. Can you hear us, Alicia?
Yes, I can.
And where are you right now, and what have you seen?
I'm just off of Wayne Road at Palmer, which is probably about a mile from the store. I didn't see anything. I was just getting up, letting the dog out, and there was a huge boom. The windows in the house rattled. It scared me. Didn't know what happened. Thought maybe a big transformer near the house blew because the lights flickered and then came back on. My daughter and my granddaughter were sleeping. They jumped up, which is amazing that it woke them, and wanted to know what was going on. My daughter thought some vehicle had run into the house or something.
Wow.
My next door neighbor called me, and she asked me if I had heard the explosion, and said it rattled her windows as well. She thought something ran into her house. So we had all the neighbors were out on the front lawn looking around, trying to figure out what had happened. We just thought it was a transformer.
You know, Alicia, we've heard that they felt this as far away as Garden City, and of course buildings on both sides of this furniture store the windows have been blown out. Do you have any damage at your home? Do you have any broken windows, anything like that?
No, it rattled the windows, but I am quite a ways from there, about a mile.
About a mile away.
Wow. It rattled them pretty good. It was a huge explosion.
Compare it to something.
It woke my daughter and my granddaughter, so it had to have been really big.
What did it sound like? Tell me describe the sound to me.
Oh, goodness. Just a big boom.
Like an explosion?
Absolutely.
Like something out of a movie you've seen before?
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, it could have been a bomb for all I knew.
Did you walk outside? Did you see the smoke rising?
Well, there's quite a few large trees in my neighborhood, so I couldn't see anything. All I seen was the emergency vehicles running up and down Wayne Road, one after another. And it must have been, I'm going to say, a good 25 vehicles.
Mm-hmm. You still see emergency vehicles going up and down the roads?
No, not within the past half hour.
Okay.
Well, Alicia Trout lives about a mile away from that explosion. Thank you so much for talking with us live on the phone this morning. We do appreciate it. Glad your family's okay. But she said it was such a big explosion that it woke her sleeping daughter and granddaughter. They thought a car had hit their home.
Yeah, it's amazing the power that if it is a natural gas explosion, the power is unbelievable.
That's right.
I can believe it.
They suspect it may be natural gas. They haven't confirmed that yet, and they are still looking for possibly 3 or 4 people who may have been trapped inside the William C. Frank's furniture store there in the 2900 block of South Wayne Road in the city of Wayne. This is something that happened around 9:20 this morning, and crews are on the scene, not just from Wayne, but also Farmington, Westland, Taylor, probably more at this point, trying to get that scene under control.
That's right. That's it for this news break. Of course, we're going to keep you updated all morning long as things change at the scene. We'll be back in just a few minutes, if need be. If not, we'll see you back here at 12 noon.